Well, recently we have been having on some great instructors from the Saddleback College Emeritus program, and today we have another one, this time in music, Jane Kim. It's nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here, thank you.
You were telling me that you've been doing this for about 13 years, right?
Yes, I have, and 26 semesters.
Well, yeah, that's a lot. How did you hook up with the Emeritus Institute?
Well, I do have a musical background, and I'm from a family of musicians, and so I studied music at a young age, got my piano degree and bachelor's, and in my mid-20s I decided to study voice. And so I got my voice degree, master's, and then when I was finishing my master's, there was an instructor there, Dr. Juliet Zingler, and she was actually instructor for the Emeritus Institute and introduced me to this position when she was leaving for a 4-year college. And so I've been here ever since, and I began in 2002 fall.
Okay.
So it's 13 years.
Nice.
And it went fast.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Well, music encompasses a wide range. So what are some of the typical classes that you teach?
Well, for the Emeritus Institute, I teach 2 courses, 3 classes. So 2 of the courses are For the Love of Music and Introduction to Opera. And those courses are on Wednesdays at the campus of Norman P. Murray Community and Senior Center. And those are on Wednesdays. And then I teach Introduction to Opera again on Thursday at Laguna Woods, Clubhouse 1. And I have about over 160 students per semester, fall and spring, no summer classes. And they're fun.
So these are basically music appreciation type classes, learning about opera or whatever it might be.
Exactly.
How do you find the classes that are here versus, I know you told me that you teach at other colleges now and then, the age group that are coming to your classes, how do they respond versus maybe younger people?
The reason why I enjoy the Emeritus Institute so much is because this age group brings a great enthusiasm for classical music, an appreciation for the subject. And so when they're in the classes, they grow very quickly in the knowledge and experience. And so they actually build communities within our classes, and then they go out to concerts, and they eat together, and they engage with one another. And then some of them actually even take music courses, like instrument.
Actually learning how to play music, yeah.
And it brings me such great joy, and to see that and the engagement of the seniors learning and using their neural and cerebral, physical, emotional, really, and social needs are met. And so I really find that interesting.
Do you teach different levels? In other words, do you have like a starting class, and then next semester they move on to appreciation of opera 102 or whatever you want to call it?
It's just a continuation of introduction to both of the classes. And so what happens, because they continue to come, I have to use a different syllabi every semester. So every semester is a different class and different overview of the information.
Where does it start when it comes to opera? What's sort of like, let's say I'm coming to your class and it's the first week. How does that start?
So I begin with, and every semester is different because there are a lot of continuous, there's 13 years of students who've been with me and supporting me, yes. And so we start with the Four Wonders of Opera, and opera is basically musical work. And then when we hit on the first opera, which is composed by Jacopo Pera, an Italian Florentine gentleman, he wrote an opera called Daphne, in Greek mythology, and it's adapted by this librettist, a text writer, and his name is Rinuccini. And we begin there, and that opera began in 1597. And then the class continues on to Italian opera, French opera, German opera, Russian opera, Czech opera, American opera. 10 years ago, I did a Chinese opera that was about 17 hours long. We didn't do the whole entire opera, but we did that. And there's such titanic volume of music that even 26 semesters, I can't, I can do a lot more new things that way too. And so that's the same as for the love of music as well.
So it sounds like a class that really develops, moves on, and you bring a lot of different diversity to it.
Yes.
How do you compare over the years, you said you've been doing this about 13 years, some of the memories you have, or when you first started doing that to now? You said some of your students have been with you all these years.
I've had a lot of great memories, but the memories that I'll keep and take along with me as I journey on into my career as an instructor is that those people who've been with me for 13 years. To name a few, Marie Fries, Susan J., and Boris Skupak, and Perla Stevens. They've been with me for 26 years. They've been supportive, they've been generous and gracious through good and bad. I've had a student who just lost her husband 2 years ago. And she comes to me, and it's very memorable for me. She comes to me often. She's taken my class for years as well, and she's told me that her grieving process has been very, very hard, and coming to Introduction to Opera has been very healing for her. And she's a connoisseur of opera. And there was another gentleman, Bill, who had heart surgery and hip surgery and knee surgery. And he's taken both of my classes and continues to do so, I think, for about 9 or 10 years now. And he said the best medicine for him was coming to our classes.
Nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd hold on to those.
Friends. And so those are wonderful memories I'll carry.
Well, obviously, you do the fall and semester, so you won't, or fall and spring, so you won't be around for the summer program. Your classes then will start up again in September. Is that when they are?
In August.
In August. Okay.
The week of August 17th.
All right. And believe it or not, if you want to sign up for those, I think the sign up comes up pretty quick.
In August.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Thank you for coming on today.
You're welcome.
I think what you're doing is great, and just shows the diversity of the Emeritus program here. There's really a lot, and always nice that people can learn new things and continue on with things that they enjoy.
Yes.
So Jane, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And again, I want to give you oh, it is on there. There we go. The website, saddleback.edu/emeritus. You can get all the information on there. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.